Well, hello and welcome to a video by Bladderus. Hello. I was just thinking about running the daily, but if you'd like to see something, feel free to put it in the chat. I'll be more than happy to run whatever you'd like, or if you'd like to play with me, if you're on the Xbox One, go ahead and let me know. If you haven't run the daily, you're more than welcome to join me. Just let me know in the chat box if you want to play. I'm going to play as a Warlock. I forgot to grab my bounties. I apologize. Well,
We went to the moon seeking vengeance, but it found us first. Crota, the son of Oryx. We'd never faced anything like him.
Bounties. Bounties, bounties, bounties.
Armies destroyed our moon. If we don't stop them, I fear Earth will suffer the same fate. Sardon commands the hive spawn on Earth. Search the grotto, find this monster, and see to his end.
Alright. Wowza.
Sardon is the first of Crota's disciples. His army helped shatter the moon and claim it for his master. His presence here is a sign. The hive are preparing to...
I got to admit, I've never experienced this game this high quality. I am very excited. Pop me a black wax idol so I can make me some glimmer. Actually, I'm going to drop the sword because I need to get headshots for precision. Bounties. Bounty, bounty, bounties. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's see here. I'm at 1 of 3, 12 of 50, 43 of 200, 16 of 100. Alright, alright.
The son of Oryx. We'd never faced anything like him. In the end, only I was left.
Break that down. Break that down.
If we don't stop them, I fear Earth will suffer the same fate. Sardon commands the hive spawn on Earth. Search the grotto, find this monster, and see to his end. Sardon is the first of Crota's disciples. His army helped shatter the moon and claim it for his master. His presence here is a sign. The hive are preparing to wake Crota's soul.
Oh, got one of the stupid husks of the pit. I call it stupid because I already actually had one. I know there was a lot of people that were having trouble getting it. I wonder actually how many times I'm going to get it in the process of doing this mission. I got me 7 gallons. I got me 7 Gallahorn rounds. What? Yeah. How long's my black wax idle gonna go for? 5 more minutes. That means I can run it 2 more times, which will get this one. At the pace I'm doing right now, I'll get this one. I won't be able to get this one, but I can get that one at a later time because I can do the daily.
Crota, the son of Oryx.
Somewhat in the daily.
Never faced anything
that
like
one will
him.
be a little bit longer. I'll melee people later.
Crota and his armies destroyed our moon. If we don't stop them, I fear Earth will suffer the same fate.
Break this down.
Sardon commands the hive spawn on Earth. Search the grotto, find this monster, and see to his end. Sardon is the first of Crota's disciples. His army helped shatter the moon and claim it for his master. His presence here is a sign. The hive are preparing to wake Crota's soul.
Got me a silicone codex. Well, that did not work out like I was hoping. I was hoping. I don't understand why when you exit out and then you reload another mission, I don't understand why it takes away. I don't understand why it takes away your heavy. It just seems like Bungie just likes ripping you off. I thought they fixed that stupid ammo glitch whenever you have something that gives you more heavy. I'm pretty positive that's what it is. I got me a husk of the bit.
We went to the moon seeking vengeance, but it found us first. Crota, the son of Oryx. We'd never
I used to have 3 Eidolon allies. Got them all maxed out too. And then I decided that I didn't need 3 necrochasms, so I went ahead and broke them.
If we don't stop them, I fear Earth will suffer the same fate.
I may keep it, just on the off chance I decide to go ahead and do
commands the hive spawn on Earth.
keep a husk of the pit in there, Eidolon ally, and then keep a the necrochasm just as kind of like a, this is where each stage of it, since it's like the only gun that advances like that. I think it'd be pretty cool if they did more guns like that. But instead of making them garbage guns like the necrochasm, make them actually something good.
We went to the moon seeking vengeance, but it found us first. Crota, the son
No,
of
I'm just gonna
Oryx.
go in there and
We've
melee
never
everybody.
faced anything like him. In the end, only I was left. Crota and his armies destroyed our moon. If we don't stop them, I fear Earth will suffer the same fate.
I got a whole whopping 1,000 off that. Yeah, just to let you know, that's not the best place if you're trying to get Glimmer. That is not the best place to try to get Glimmer. I was like redoing this mission. The only reason why I did that was because I was going to have to do it, and so it's like I'm going to be spending 10 minutes on it. Why not go ahead and use one of those to make up something? But like I said, overall it's not like the best. I'm just being honest with you. It's if you're just trying to get Glimmer, there's better spots to do it. Just to let you know, if you're going for just the melees, don't just run in there. I know it sounds like a good idea to just run in there and you can melee them, but if you do that, they will surround you so much that you will end up dying. Take it from someone that's done it, because there's too many of those stupid ass thralls that they'll just F you up. I'm gonna do this mission, then I'm gonna go wake my wife up.
Those fallen we faced in the archive belong to the House of Winter. Their Kel, Draxus, has been hunted by Guardians for years. If these reports are correct, he's commanding them from a network of caves up in the cinders. If we want to keep the Academy's secret safe, we should push into their lair and take him out.
Who likes some Bob Marley? Don't worry, be happy.
I'm ready if you are.
That's about it. 'Cause every little thing, it'll be alright. I'm just messing with y'all. I'm not gonna kill y'all with my singing. I'm gonna go ahead and knock out these 6 melees real quick. There's 2, there's 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's gotta be the way into their lair.
I'm actually going to change my class because I don't plan on dying. I don't want blink. Alright. Normally, depending on what I'm doing, this is level 30, so I'm not really too worried about dying unless I'm just playing too carelessly. So I'd rather be able to actually be able to do something with my super, because I don't need, because I just feel like I don't really use. I'm so used to saving my super for if my whole party dies with the other one that I don't really use it too often. So I figure I might as well go ahead and do something that will actually use it. I do need to remember light switches on, because even though they're level 30, they still do some decent damage, more than likely, if I had to guess. Light switch tends to make these guys that are weak OP. Do I plan on letting you see me getting hit by someone? No, I don't plan on it. I'm not gonna say you won't get to see it. I just don't plan on... Now that guy needs to die.
The Kel's guard is here.
Back. See? There you go. So you saw. And that is why you do self-revive. But there you go. So you saw how important, one, self-revive, and two, you saw how important it is that even though... How do you like that? I don't know what he was doing.
The Kel must be close.
Even them kind of... Wow. Alright, so now you really have seen it. Okay, so I need to play smarter now. I showed you. You've seen. Now we can move on. And when I say I showed you, I'm more prudent to myself that I need to play smart. Just because it's level 30 doesn't mean anything. That's honestly one of the reasons why they wish they would knock this up to 32. That way, people would be playing a little bit smarter, or they forced you to play a little bit smarter. But honestly, if they just put light switch on everything, people will play smarter too, because I know that I don't, with a level 30, if I'm just playing regular, I don't have to worry about that kind of stuff.
The Kel's gotta be inside.
I actually am gonna go wake up my wife real quick, so I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to go wake my wife up. She has to go back to work. You can run, but you can't hide. Hey, that guy's like, well, I'll hang my friend out to dry. You guys can all stay down there. Don't worry. You can't light switch me.
Somewhere on this thing there's a throne room. That's where we'll find Draxus.
What? The tilapia and I didn't see it. I didn't see it, and I didn't have time to go back there and look at it. Like, I don't know why it's such a big deal. I'm sorry, like... but it was... well, it was how you said it, and it was like... Okay. Like, I'm sorry you're not feeling good. I don't get a kiss bye? What's on your mind? You obviously... Nauseated. Well, I'm sorry you don't feel good. I love you.
There's the cow. Draxus was one of the worst plagues this system has ever seen. Without their Kel, houses usually turn against each other. We may finally have broken their hold on the Academy.
Ooh, almost missed those ether seeds. I gotta change my emblem.
Okay, let's go find some trouble.
I'm just gonna get those last few headshots. I'm gonna be done. Actually, I will go ahead and go hop on over there. Give me the bounty real quick.
This is Master Rahul speaking on behalf of the Cryptarchs. we will pay for many things that can be collected from this location.
I recommend picking up as much materials as you possibly can, even if you have a lot, because what you can do is, well, one, you're going to need some more materials when the Taken King comes out, because the fact that obviously... Oh, that bastard stole my kill. Yeah, you bastard. Not only will you need materials when the Taken King comes out, but then when the Taken King comes out, if you have an excess of them, you can turn them in for reputation for different things. So then you can get some cooler weapons and stuff like that. I'm not gonna go out there and farm materials, but if I'm on and I'm in an area and I see something, then I'll definitely pick it up, without a doubt. But I definitely will not just get on and, like, you'll never see a post saying, or you'll never see a title of my videos farming for resources or materials. Yeah, you'll never see something like that. Or at least not at this point. Like, there would have to be some major reason why I'm doing that. How many more kills do I need in the head? Uno more. Uno más. And when I go back up here, kill these guys, that should finish up my bounty too. Yep. There we go. There we go. I mean my mission, and this should be the one guy.
Alright, I'll notify the Cryptarch.
And there it is. So I ended up getting both. I can go to orbit now. I'll need to pick up a weapon out of my vault. I'll need to switch into these so I can put my Heart of Praxic Fire on to get those maxed out. Oops, not that. This. light. Switch this to switch this. Manfay is online. Turn in the silicone codex, turn in this, turn in this.
Be careful.
Checking garden. Sign here.
Sweet. Lost item.
Yes.
Yeah, don't forget to check out your lost items, because I try to be very I try to be very mindful of picking up all my stuff, just because I know that you don't get the greens, but you never, because the greens don't get picked up. The blues at least get picked up, but I'm always amazed when I miss something. I'm just like, how did I miss that? I got first thing for hard light. Too bad it's a piece of crap gun.
We are bonded forever, Guardian. Thank you.
I now got Crota's Bane rank 3.
Thanks to you.
Almost got this one all maxed out. I'm gonna check to see if there's anything new here. See if after a day. Nope, no, still nothing new.
Traveler intensity approaching zenith.
Now it's time to switch characters and do it all over again. Because I don't see Havalrus on yet, so that means he's not ready to play. I need to go get my dog some more food, apparently, because she is scratching at her bowl. Go get me some bounties. I'm really gonna be getting some bounties here. Who did that, Raja? Who did that, Raja? Let's see if there's anything for him at special orders. I mean, the postmaster. Noob. Or nothing I'm willing to use right now. Saving those for the Taken King. I'll do that. I will not 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 do that. Actually, you know what? I do want to go ahead. I'm gonna see if I have room for it. I may have to end up dropping it, but we'll see.
I felt it. The moment Crota died. We're in this together, Guardian.
Keep that. Keep that.
Close. Crota is dead.
I really, with her, there's absolutely no reason to do the bounties for her other than the experience, because with her you max out at reputation 4, and I've already got reputation 4, so it's not like it's a big deal. If I wasn't trying to get like for instance hard light maxed out, I would totally just ignore her bounties. But because the fact I am trying to get hard light maxed out, I still will do her bounties. But once I have all my weapons maxed out and I don't have to do that anymore, trust me, I will not be doing her bounties. They're easy. It's just they're obviously if you're not getting any credit for it, then there's really no sense in doing it, is my opinion. But right now I have stuff to max out, so right now it's worth it. The way I knock out a lot of hers is through Fist of Crota. I just go to Fist of Crota. As you saw earlier, I just loaded it up 3 to 4 times. Sometimes 5, depending on which one I'm doing.
We went to the moon seeking vengeance, but it found us
It's a nice,
first.
easy
Crota,
thing.
the son of Oryx. We'd never faced anything like him.
Like, let's see how much glimmer I get out of. I'll use a black wax idol. Seems that I need to use one for the precision shots. So what I'll do is right now I'm at 11,381 glimmer. And so what I will go ahead and do is when I get to where the Crota is, or not Crota, but when I get to where
Sardon
stupid ass knight is, I can't think of his name right now, I will go ahead and use one. And then we'll see how much I have at the end of 10 minutes. I think the best it'll be is like 1,000, maybe 1,500. I don't see much more than that. This one's not like it. That's why earlier in the video, like I said, this one's not the best for doing this kind of stuff. Not the best for glimmer farming. Okay, so 11,381 using a black wax idol. We'll see where I end up at the end of it. Crap, did not. But you see how easy that Husk of the Pit is now to get? They pretty much made it to where all these people that were complaining don't have to worry about not getting it. Personally, I don't think that they should have fixed it, if you ask me in my personal opinion. Because even though I don't think that it should be dropping from that, because of the fact that I think you should have had to get it from when you get it from whenever they used to have those ones going around the world. But that's just my personal opinion. I think it should be something exclusive to the people that did it from the beginning. I know that I'm a very small minority that thinks that, which is fine. I have no problem being someone that does not think like other people. Like, the thing about it is could I roll around with hard light? Yeah, but do I like the gun enough to? No, not really. I personally think the gun's a hunk of junk.
We went to the moon seeking vengeance, but it found us first. Crota, the son of Warlock.
Let's see here. On one attempt, I got, I think it was 11,381. So on one attempt, I got 202.
Crota and his armies
I think I can get about 4 attempts. Yeah, about 4 attempts through one of the black wax idols. So that means I'm only gonna get about 800, maybe 900 at most. That's why I said don't. If you're trying to glimmer farm, do not come to this spot to try to glimmer farm unless you know a better spot than I do. Because I mean a better spot on this mission. Because that is, to me, that's not the best way. I know spots where you get 3,000 to 4,000 for 10 minutes. I only do this because the way I look at it is bounty farming. I'm working on like 3 different bounties. Let's see here. Yep, right around like 203 again. So
we went to the moon seeking vengeance, but it found us first. Crota.
But like I said, if you have a lot of black wax idols like I do, like I have 33, then you might as well at least do it, because what's the worst it's gonna do? You're gonna do it, and then if you're gonna be like, for instance, how I need to do this 3 or 4 to maybe even 5 times to do it. So, or for the bounties I'm doing. So why not at least use one of those to make a little bit of glimmer? That's why I said I'm not using it as a glimmer farming. That's not the reason why I'm doing it. But I just figure I might as well go ahead and multitask while doing the stuff I'm doing.
Sardan is the first of Crota's disciples. His army helped shatter the moon and claim it for his master.
That's just my thought process.
His presence here is a sign. The Hive are preparing to wake Crota's soul.
So I think that was, yeah, that was 3 because I just got my Sword of Crota 1. So that means I should be able to get 1 more. Yep, 3 minutes 11 seconds. And they take about 2.5 minutes to do. So I should be able to get to that 1 more.
We went to the moon.
Let's see how I'm going along my bounties.
But it found us
So I should be able to get
first.
that one done.
Crota,
I won't
the
be able to get
son
that
of
one done, but I'll
Warlock.
have that one done by
We've
the
never
end
faced
of
anything
the
like
daily.
In the end,
I won't have
only
that one
I
done.
was left. Crota and his armies
And I won't have
destroyed.
that one done, so I'll have to still
If we
do
don't
it one
stop
more
them, I
time.
fear Earth will suffer the same fate.
But once I get 3 headshots, I can start meleeing people.
Sardon commands the hive spawn on Earth. Search the grotto, find this monster, and see to his end. Sardon is the first of Crota's disciples. His army helped shatter the moon and claim it for his master. His presence here is a sign. The hive are preparing to wake Crota's soul.
Pop, pop, pop. Like I said earlier in the video, you don't just run out there. If there's too many of those stupid thralls, they'll end up killing you. And as you can see, I don't have the lifesteal that my Warlock has, so I'm not even full health. Boom.
We went to the moon seeking vengeance, but it found us first. Crota, the son of
So
Horus.
381,
We've
so
never
I
faced
got
anything
roughly
like him. In the
a
end,
little bit over
only
800.
I was left.
Which, like I
Crota
said,
and
you
his
get a
armies
little over
destroyed.
200 each time you do it.
If
So
we don't stop them,
is it
I
worth
fear
for me to
Earth
do it
will
one
suffer
more?
the
No,
same fate.
because I won't. I literally will only need it one time.
Sardon
I'm gonna get
commands the
8
hive spawn
more
on Earth.
punches,
Search
and
the
then I'm gonna
grotto,
start.
find this monster,
Once I get 8
and
more
see to
punches,
his
then I'll
end.
start headshotting people again to work towards that.
Sardon is the first of Crota's disciples. His army helped shatter the moon and claim it for his master. His presence here is a sign. The hive are preparing to wake Crota's soul.
These are the easiest guys to headshot, so. There's 2. 3, 4, 5. All right. Or as some people say, wowza! Bada 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 bing bada boom! Ba boom 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 ba dum boom boom ba ba bum ba boom boom boom. Let's see, what am I? I got my striker on. That means I'm gonna be Fist of Havoc into the boom! Fist of Havoc!
Has been hunted by Guardians for years. If these reports are correct, he's commanding them from a network of caves up in the cinders. If we want to keep the Academy secret safe, we should push into the lair and take him out. I'm ready if you are.
And I got an awesome streamer in the house. A pack of wolves is prowling. I'm down for some pack of wolves. Especially if I can take him out from long distance like COE. Oh, now you did it. You hit me. I am now coming for you. You messed with the wrong guy. I got bound verdict, son. There you go, you just saw me solo that. That guy's probably thinking to himself, what happened to the pack of wolves? Sorry son, you be too late.
That's gotta be the way into their lair.
I got to admit, I do not like Oh, apparently he was able to sneak in and steal one. I don't know how he was able to. Pretty much means I won it for him. He was just able to get a shot off. I'm not trying to pat my own self on the back, but there's no, like, I know how many times I die as a 34, so there's no way he did much as a 31. That's cool. I really don't care. I'm actually kind of glad I was able to help out someone, help out the community.
There could be thousands of fallen in here. Kel's guard is here. The Kel must be close. It must belong to the House of Winter. I've never seen one on the surface. The Kel's gotta be inside.
Oh shit.
A catch. It must belong to the House of Winter. I've never seen one on the surface. The kill's gotta be inside. Somewhere on this thing there's a throne room. That's where we'll find Draxus.
I'm gonna change it to death from above so I can see if I can try to do something pretty cool. That's not what is that what death from above is? Where's the one you can aim it? At enemies below. Well. About to get him. Sorry, I was just looking at something on my friend's page. Hurry up, accept it.
Draxus was one of the worst plagues this system has ever seen. Without their Kel, houses usually turn against each other. We may finally have broken their hold on the Academy.
Yeah, that death from above did not do like I've seen other people. I don't ever play with death from above, but that definitely did not do what I thought it was gonna do. It probably is just a case I don't know what I'm doing, because I've seen other people do it, like where they've gone from like 100 yards out and they end up hitting the person. It's just ridiculous. So that's what I was going to try to do with that, just to be fun. But that did not work out in my favor, because I ended up doing it far away, and then I ended up getting blasted by him. Alright, time to take the galley horn off and put hard light on. Anything in here need to get upgraded? Nope. 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 How much longer to that's rank 3? Almost there. Just need about 900 more reputation. Wowza. My doggy's about to fall asleep. So I guess this weekend I'm gonna have to stick with I'm gonna have to mess with trying to figure out how to work OBS on my computer. Now that I can run on my computer and the Xbox all at the same time. So that way y'all can see my beautiful face. I know y'all are like, please don't torture me like that.
Come back before I get bored.
Yes. Transaction complete.
Oh, there's 186 out of the 900 that I need. See, this is the one, like, her stuff. Like, you can steal the Crucible mark, or the Crucible stuff, but you can't steal hers. That's the stuff that makes no sense at all to me.
There's nothing you can't do now, Guardian.
And that's why I said that hers, if I didn't need to upgrade stuff, hers would be absolutely useless. Because you can't even roll it into anything else.
Dark changes.
Checking now. Goodbye. No address. No address.
Where is that?
Yes? Goodbye, Guardian.
Well, at least now I'm up to 13,000 glimmer. So let's go ahead and use some of that glimmer. There you are. I am doing freaking awesome. I am streaming in high quality, watching it on my computer, and it looks amazing. Totally. I was laughing at your energized. Cool. Huh? It seems like you've kind of developed a weaker immune system. So have you changed your diet or something like that? That's weird. Take it from someone that has allergies. I feel bad for you. I definitely don't wish that upon people because I know how bad it is. That's why I'm saying I do feel bad for you. Ah. I know, do you see that green bar? And I'm streaming, I'm live. Normally whenever I stream and I'm playing Destiny, it's a big old red bar. Well, let's put it this way. They've definitely upped the amount of the percentage for Husk of the Pit, and they've definitely fixed it. It's definitely dropping. Well, I've done the my little bounty thing that I do, where I go and knock out 3 bounties, running it 3 times, or 3 to 5 times. And I've gotten one on both my characters that I've done it on. Well, I don't really need it, but more than likely I'm just going to break it down, but I just figured I'd hang on to it right now. No, I was thinking what I was saying in the video, because I was making, or in my streaming video, what I was saying is that I may decide to just go ahead and keep it. That way I have a Husk of the Pit, I have an Eidolon ally, and I have a Necrochasm. All 3 shit guns, but at least I have them. Because it's the only gun in the game that does that, as of right now. So if they continue it, and that's the only gun that's ever like that, well then, to me, it would. I think that's even though they're crap guns, I still think that would be collection worthy. It all depends on vault space, obviously. As of right now, I don't have enough vault space, but I have enough character space, so I can hold it right now. If, depending on how everything goes, more than likely, let's put it this way, that's as of right now the first thing to get broken down if I need more vault space. I'm definitely not going to break down an exotic for it. Alright, I'll bite the bullet and go ahead and upgrade my stupid bad juju. Well, I have enough glimmer. So I actually was surprised I was able to upgrade as much stuff as I did. My super good advice is now 365. My Thunderlord's now 365. My Plan C is now 365. I thought you were watching Netflix. Oh. Well, man, now I feel bad. Well, because when I saw you were in Netflix, I was sitting there because I was at the boss and I was messing around with something, and so I was like, I wonder if I saw you get on, so I sent you a message, or I sent you a party invite and a game invite, and then I was like waiting on you and waiting on you. I finally popped up what friends were doing, and I saw that you were doing the Netflix, and I was like, well, I guess he's not gonna get on, so I was like, I'll go ahead and kill the boss, and then not even 5 minutes later, then you hop on. I was like, crap. Alright, what would you like to take care of? I know that you're on a time limit. Well, that's a lot of help. Oh. So let me ask you this. Do you by chance know, or I know that they haven't probably announced it unless they announced it in the update, but do you know whether or not they are going to be upping the total marks that you can get, or whatever the new currency is, to 400, or are we going to be losing some? Or is it going to go up?
Happy to help. Not many of those left. Even until
See, part of me... Oh, crap. I didn't mean to... Now I understand why that was sitting there. Son of a bitch. I just wasted an engram. Yeah, I turned it in on my second Titan. And I was like, why do I have this weapon engram in here? So I went ahead and turned it in, and then as soon as I turned it in, it was like, crap, I now know why it was sitting there. It was waiting for...
Yes.
No, I just kept it because I was gonna move it to one of my other characters. I told myself I was not gonna put any more resources or stuff like that into... That's not just gameplay.
You must tell me how Crota looked as he died.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant reputation with the Cryptart.
Good luck. You delivered us all.
The daily is... I did it twice already. It's the one that you told me to save my rocket launchers for, and he stands up in his throne, and then you pop him a couple of times with his rocket launcher, and he goes down. There you go. So I kind of figured out, it's Scourge of Winter. That's just join me whenever you're ready. But that's what it is, Scourge of Winter. So I was messing around with different approaches on how to keep people watching me. And this morning on my golf, I actually kept someone watching me for like an hour.
The House of Winter. Their Draxus, has been hunted by Guardians for years. If these reports are correct, He's commanding.
I was just getting excited about everything. I was like,
if we want
Birdie!
to
Woohoo!
we should push into their lair and take him out.
Especially seems that was like at 8:30 in the morning. They were all like, this guy's probably on crack.
I'm ready if you are.
I only do crack on Saturdays. And Thursdays. That's right. Doing so much crack. Forgot today's Thursday. Bum ba bum bum ba bum bum ba bum bum. So, I was watching this one video on YouTube or something like that, and this guy was talking about how he is running through all of his weapons, like all of his old weapons, and he was like, "I'm really enjoying it." Now maybe this is a Guardian Radio, and I've been watching so much stuff, and you can tell me if this is Guardian Radio or not. And so he's like, I'm playing through all my old weapons, and he's like the old auto rifles and stuff like that, and he's like, I'm starting to get used to it again, and he's like, I'm waiting on
That's gotta be the way into their
update for 2.0, and then it's gonna be so much better to play all these guns. I'm thinking to myself, why would you get yourself used to guns like Atheon's Epilogue and stuff like that? Because this was this week I heard about it, when you know that those blues are not going to be, or all the legendaries are not going to be transferable pretty much, to where they're pretty much going to be made useless once the new game comes out. So why get yourself used to a certain kind of gun? That just seems like a waste of time to me.
There could be thousands of fallen in here.
Well, I play a lot, but I don't have that kind of time. I see it. That's I've been watching so much stuff on YouTube and then Guardian Radio, and I've almost kind of they all kind of intermingle sometimes depending on what we're talking about. I don't know if you.
Kel's guard is here.
Oh, I can tell you join. You and your Fatebringer. All of a sudden a guy exploded right in front of my face. Yeah, I haven't had many Destiny viewers today.
I've never seen one.
I think I had one for about
The kill's gotta be inside.
10 seconds, and it was more, or actually no, he was probably there for about 30 seconds, and it was, I think he left because he got tired of my system booting up, because it was right when I was at the startup screen. That was a waste. Whoop! Get out of my way! That stupid ass servitor never moved. So I was trying to run around it, and the drag kept meleeing me from behind. And no, I did not like it. No, Phil's the one who likes to do it from behind. What happened? Where are you running? Oh, I nailed the guy with my grenade. It's like, where are you running to? I gotta say, the last time I ran this was probably one of the most fun I did. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna use some rocket launch or some of my Gallahorns. So as those guys were coming down, I just shot a Gallahorn at them. I was like, I don't need to save these. Like, let me just use them. I was rolling. Are you trying to do it so you can level up your character or what? Oh, because when I ran my Warlock, I was running that. I was like, I'm not playing with anybody, and I was like, I'm doing level 30, so if I die, one, I shouldn't die, but if I do die, it's not that big of a deal. So I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and have a little bit more fun with this, and I'm gonna go ahead and roll Voidwalker. Because if you got the right nodes set up for your Void or your Nova Bomb, I think Nova Bombs are pretty badass. Like Nightfall, that's Voidwalker's not the right class, but
that's where we'll find Draxus.
How'd that guy get behind me? You're just having way too much fun with that. You know what? I'm not even gonna what's it called? Shoot a rocket launcher at that guy. Since I have you here, I'm just gonna roll in there with my shotgun and super. I did make a screw up, and I don't really play from death from above, but like I see all these videos of other people rolling in with their death from above, and I know that I've gotten killed in PvP from like 100 yards out, but for some reason when I did death from above, I jumped up and I ended up dying on it. Like all I did, or I mean I didn't die because of it. All I did was just jump up and then it went straight down. Like how do you got to be going at an angle? Like do you have to like be jumping towards the guy? Here, let me change it to death from above and I'll try it again. All right, I'm aiming it, son. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take shoulder charge off, put unstoppable on. Oh, you jumped up. Oh, that was pretty badass. Oh, that was your Nova Bomb. Oh! I did it, but I almost died. Where are you, bastard? There we go. I don't need no stinking Gallahorn. You can nerf that all you want.
Draxus was one of the worst plagues this system has ever seen. Without their Kel, houses usually turn against each other.
Oh, I got some
We may finally
heavy.
hold on the academy.
Man, that death from above is actually pretty badass, but I just don't think I could give up Aftermath. No, I just feel like I used Aftermath so much more because most of the time I don't go in there and I guess because most of the time I don't use it on like just like a little group of people. Like if that was the case, then I think that would be fine. But I find I use most of my supers on like bosses and stuff like that. I'll go in there, throw it down, and then I'll jump out of there and leave and let him stay in there and get rocked. Though I do need to try to make a cool video today. I mean, not today, but this week before Saturday or before Sunday morning, of me rocking someone with a cool super, so I can try to be on Guardian Radio next week. I wouldn't even know what to say. They'd be like, what do you think about this? I don't know. What do you think of that? And I'll respond to that. I got 2 Chatterwights. Get rid of 1. I already got 1 on every character. I wish Vault of Glass was the same way. Well, I wish that they would actually just flat out make both of them that way. It sounds like the other one's not like that either. Like, obviously, if it's in your vault, well, then that just sucks to be you for being a moron and keeping it in your vault. But if you have it on you, then it should be.
What can we do for you?
You got a black hammer at the same time Phil got one?
Come back.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Guardian, bye.
Yeah, well, no. I completely know where you're coming from. Like I said, I've gotten 6 Fang of Ariutes, or whatever they're called. I was like, give me a word of Crota, son! I'm tired of getting this Fang, man. Alright. What would you like to do now?
I'm authorized to award bounties, Guardian. Checking for bounties.
Well, did you want to run Prison of Elders? Did you... How long you got? Okay, so do you want to just run bounties? Do you, like, I'm down for whatever.
Checking for packages.
Like, I know we can get through Prison of Elders, so if you want to do Prison of Elders, that's fine. Okay.
Vanguards will have to know about this.
Well, have you done the weekly?
But what do the flowers mean?
Well, do you want to run the weekly? I've already done it, but I'll do it with you.
The moon with the golden age.
Or we can run bounties. I'm just trying to come up with ideas. Okay.
Sierra del Vasco. Yes, Guardian.
And we can defeat Frigorus in the Shrine of Oryx. Bum, 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 bum.
Confirmed. Exchange complete.
Alright, let me know when you're ready. Alright. Let me change my name of my thing. I'm not going to exit out of it, I'm just going to change it. Running Bounties. Mm-hmm. It doesn't break it up. Yeah. But at least if anybody is looking on there and they can see me with my one viewer, they can, which would be myself, they can at least see that what I'm doing. Like I said, there's a Shrine of Oryx, Shrine of Oryx. Where the hell is... there it is. I really wish that they would have bumped the dailies up to 32.
Listen to this from an old warlock, Osiris.
Every end crawls from the same.
Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying. I wish they would have bumped the
rising
old
from
dailies up to
schism
32.
Swallow matter, light, and life.
Do you know why they kept them at 30?
It will not be stopped, but here it can be slowed. The shrines of Oryx must be destroyed.
Hold on.
I was just about to say, what the hell? I've never seen it go dark like that.
There is a shrine here, but it's further in the Hellmouth than anywhere.
Where? Oh, okay. Let's do the public
should try to
event then.
destroy it before
Unless
it's
you don't
too
want
late.
to. I don't think I've ever seen that happen.
Hang on, we might have a problem.
No problem.
I knew we'd get
You got two of your best guardians right here. I picked up that 20 super one. Well, I only picked it up because I was like, well, we're running bounties. I was like, why not just pick it up?
Looking good. Keep it up.
There's one. Actually, it said I only generated 2 orbs, so that means that more than likely one of y'all killed one of my guys beforehand. No biggie. See, I could see myself doing one of those videos now. With the because I've gotten a lot of the stuff, and especially seems how with the fact that you're not able to take the some of those weapons into the future, I could actually see myself doing one of those videos where you're just wasting a bunch.
We've almost got this.
Oh, sorry. Where you're just wasting your rocket launchers. Damn, son. We're just going through these guys so bad.
Great work.
I got full green bar. I don't know. No! Oh, whew. I don't think I have anything that has. I don't think I had anything that was do it without dying, but I almost died. Haha! I hopped off my sparrow, and my sparrow ended up killing one of the guys. That was pretty funny. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Or at least not one I've hopped off. I've killed one of my guys with my sparrow before, but not after I've hopped off.
I'm picking up fallen activity.
If you melee killed him, you're running your Warlock, so you may have melee killed him, because I didn't see you. Did you see what kind of ammo he dropped? Because it wouldn't have been the same for you. Well then, never mind. I don't know. I wouldn't. Let's just put it this way. It was just coincidental if it was that my sparrow hit him right as you killed him. Okay, well, be my guest. I'm just gonna kill this witch over here. Yeah, they took me out too. It's way more fun whenever. The one on Prison of Elders.
If I translated these fallen comms correctly, one of their barons is here.
The one where
the
one where they shot that one thing until it got all the way down. Did you never watch that full video, or did you just hear me talk about watching it? The one on the Prison of Elders where they were using their heavy ammo to just move that whole thing. To move that heavy ass thing. Oh. So what I was saying is I said before I could never see myself actually doing that because there was plenty of stuff for me to do, but because of the fact that I've knocked out so much stuff in the past couple of weeks, honestly I'm getting to a point to where there's no new content for me to do. So I honestly could almost see myself doing a video like that if I had someone else who wanted to do it also. Yesterday I was watching this video on epic fails, the top 10 things to know if you, or top 10 things noobs do when they play, and they were like, have you ever done any of these? And there were a couple things that I hadn't done, but one of them was the mob dancing. Where you go see people, where you see a group of people just dancing, or you see a group of people that are running around, squat or pretty much teabagging people, or they're not teabagging, but they're just like squatting next to people, like where they keep, pretty much just where they keep squatting and going up, squatting and going up. Are we killing all these people? Okay. Hey, I got that bounty too, so I'm down. I just gave me 20 husk shards. I'm assuming. No. Probably not, because it came from yours truly, Eris. Hers just takes forever, man. Oh, I have stupid death from above. See, I was like, why are these people still behind me moving? And see, there's a perfect example of why I like my aftershocks on. So I can just drop it and walk away, and everyone that comes out of that door instantly dies. Ah, la la la. I got lots of weapon or armor engrams on this character. I am excited, and one of the reasons why I may wait till the Taken King comes out, but then again I don't know. See, and that's really the tough thing that I guess I'm waiting on, is trying to figure out whether or not I want to wait till the Taken King comes out to do it, or do it before to run my hunter. Like, part of me wants to wait till the Taken King comes out, that way I can enjoy it like the way that the game was intended to be ran. And then part of me wants to do it now, because that way I'm not having to miss out on days that I could be, or I mean on weeks that I could be possibly getting my third character through like a Nightfall, or third character through a weekly and stuff like that. Because who knows how long it's going to take me to get my hunter through it. Unless I just decide to power through it. Now what would be cool is if you can make it even harder than like level 30, like you can add your like modifiers on there. And I guess that would be like what back in Halo you would put it on hard and then you would put bones on, right? Skulls, yeah. And that would make it even harder, right? I haven't even been working on that. I have that. I need 29 more. I guess I will pick up where you left off. They thought they were done with getting their head knocked out.
There's the shrine.
It has just begun. It's definitely easier to do the knuckle duster with the in big crowds with the Warlock than it is with the Titan. Just because you can put lights. Well, I think it is just because you can put light steal on. Yeah. Oh, I thought you killed that guy. Let's see here. How many more? 11 more. Oh, I'm gonna die. There we go, knuckle duster.
Look for a weakness.
Well, this is definitely way more fun doing this with you than it is just doing it by yourself.
To a power far beyond the edge of the system.
I was rolling through all my other characters through, and I was like, this is kind of boring. I was like, the only thing that was enjoyable for me doing it earlier was the fact that I was trying to make it fun by talking to myself with my viewers. Did you want to do something to him, or just kill him? Okay. Well, I didn't know if you wanted to do something special or. Oh, that's what I did. Is I killed him with, or I mean, I was just not. I finished him off with whatever you were doing in my shotgun. Like I said, I think I'm pretty much done on easier stuff, feeling like I have to use my my Galahorn. Well, I didn't have it for as long as you did.
The shrine. It was
So,
communing with something out there.
but I've definitely enjoyed my... How'd you get in there? I can't even get in there over this way.
Whatever it is, it's still out there.
I was like, I've tried to do that several times. Ah. Selfie! I still think the Crota, pointing at Crota gets him to point back. I'm gonna whoop your ass! No, I'm gonna whoop yours! Well, you were apparently... I said you apparently were using some other weapon for most of your kills, because you only had 10 primary weapon kills when I had 56. Oh, you... That's right. You got the invective now. How do you like it? It's not the best weapon, but it definitely shoots quick. You can I think Datto and all of his science said that you can unload a whole clip in 1.2 seconds. But who's counting? Alright, I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Alright, let's get moving.
The enemies here are making scouting impossible, but Dead Orbit will pay for their elimination.
All right. Well, I'm probably going to be giving away a Red Bull code today. One of my followers. I'm going to try to get 50 followers today.
Well, that had to ruin their day. I'll make sure the city hears.
All Guardians, enemy activity increased in this area. Do not let them gain a foothold. Coded dispatch follows.
That's why I was wondering if you wanted to do PoE, because I was gonna go ahead and raffle it off then. Because I figure PoE is something more fun for people to watch than than running bounties. Especially if you're gonna try to hold 50 people's attention.
Well, that went well. What now? Look out!
This is Master Rahul speaking on behalf
This is Master Rahul.
We will pay for many things that can be collected from this location.
I guess this is important too.
I can't see my health. So you were having the same problem, you were getting hit, but you couldn't see your health?
More fallen.
Here, why don't you take out your extraction crews? See, my problem was it was telling me that I've joined that public event, but I'm getting hit meanwhile by these stupid ass cannons. So I was like, damn, I'm about to die. And I knew I was about to die, but I couldn't see.
More fallen.
Hey, you better hurry up if you're interested in this. Oh. Oh, you gotta be joking. Really? It puts me right here? I don't think I've ever gotten put right there when I die. Alright, well come on over here now.
Got it.
Well, you don't have to. But we are on the last round. He didn't know what was coming at him. Not over here. Right here. Are you sure that's it? Yeah, I got the reputation. Wow, that one really was crap. All I got was helium filaments. I didn't even get my engrams. I feel gypped. I don't appreciate that. I worked really hard for all my stuff I got. Hey, I did. I put a. I may have not. I may have put in time where you don't think I should, but I still had to put the time and effort into it. There's helium coils over here. I didn't have any orbs light, I don't think. Unless you're not over here. Alright, I'm going to the other area. Oh yeah. Well, I knew. Oh, that's because you like killing them in 2 different areas. That's right. Okay, I'll hop on my Scooty Puff and get out of here. I just like playing in the same area as someone I'm playing with because then it's an easier way to continue to get. That's fine. I'll go to the other one. Hellmouth. It's just an easier way to keep getting supers, and since I was trying to do the super one, that's fine. New big.
Our fleet is growing, but we always need help. Our enemies hold things that we need.
That's why I said I forgot about that, so that's why I said. Yeah, no one seems to be interested in watching running bounties. I just don't understand. I really wish I could watch someone run bounties. It's just so fun and exciting. Yeah, so I looked it up yesterday, and I looked up, and they said that the only place you can get them was your nearest 7-Eleven. So I was like, well, they must have changed it, because I was like, when I was at the store this morning, I was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and check to see if by chance there is, they're here. And sure enough, they were in. I don't know how much you paid for the Red Bull can that you have.
Good work.
Or that you've gotten. Because how much did you pay? About $4? Yeah, I got these all for $2.50. Now, granted, there's a difference, which that was why when I saw them, I just went ahead and picked them up, because I knew that there was going to be a difference because of the fact that I got them from a grocery store instead of a convenience store. Oh, yeah. Yeah, convenience stores, that's how they make their money, is selling that kind of stuff. Well, if I finish the wolves I'm dealing with right now, I'll meet you over there. But you can start it. If I make it, I make it. If I don't, no biggie. Oh, you're already over. No. Guardian down. Stupid guy in his leap attack, man. Come out, bitch. Or what, now that I got the Gallahorn out, you don't want to come out? Token of judgment. So really that means I got some reputation. That's all I use that stuff now. I don't even stick that stuff in my vault. It's a waste of space.
That's all we need. Good work.
This is one that I always have trouble finding. The one in the Hellmouth. There's so many areas that it can be in, and they're all so freaking far spread out. Oh, I did find it. Well, at least that time I got one engram. Man, I really do feel gypped.
Our fleet is growing.
Apparently I've just been getting the lottery ones for so long that, man, now that I'm apparently getting real ones.
Encrypted for your ghost.
Bones of acolytes. Let me go over to where the acolytes normally are and see if they're back. Because they were not there when I was there before. They were taking a little nap. I saw Manfei on earlier. So, like, what is his... Does he work or no? He's 12 hours ahead of me. That means he's only 14. Well, he's not 15 hours ahead of you. Okay, if you say so. I thought he said it was like 12 o'clock one time, and it was 12 o'clock I thought at my time, but maybe it was 11 o'clock.
Wonder what our friends hope to do with these. I'll alert the tower.
Let's see here. Let's see what Hong Kong's time is. What Hong Kong time? Well, it must have been 11 o'clock then, because it says it's 3:10 there, which means that they're 13 hours ahead of me. See, I can't even remember when we played with him. I guess maybe that must have been when it was 12 o'clock. It means it must have been Saturday night, which means it was Sunday. So, which would make sense that whenever I saw him on this morning at 9 o'clock, that means it would have been 10 o'clock his time, which would have been after he got home from work. Yeah, I saw he added me as a friend.
Guardians, please. Anything
After we did the nightfall on stuff like that. I mean, not after we did the raid on Saturday. Megan thought you were pretty funny. I told her about you saying between her and Joanna, one of them seems to always be out of town. What brought it up was because she told me that one of her coworkers or one of her bosses or whatever said that they were going to need her to go out of town once in October, once in November, once in December. I'm doing myself. So that's when it reminded me of what you'd said. I was like, yeah, Robert says you and Joanna just seem to always be out of town. I was like, apparently y'all are gonna keep, or at least you're gonna keep up your part of it. She's like, yeah, I better let the guy know that after December I'm not going to be able to travel. Pack of wolves is prowling over here if you want it. Alright. The world's grave. Not ours.
Got it.
Yeah, I am not going to help that level 6 out. He'll end up stealing my rocket launcher. Because he's level 6. You haven't played enough to deserve that. Damn right the wolves retreat. They're like, this guy's too much of a badass. That's what I said they were like. Well, you know what? They're not here to defend themselves, because I already whooped their ass. I'd like to see one of them tell me that they're not. I got helium filaments again. Damn. Like I have never ever seen so many times where I've just gotten helium filaments. It's baffling me. Like it's not a big deal. It's just, like I need helium filaments because it's gonna help me out with taking King with reputation. But I definitely have never seen that happen, especially not as often as it has happened today. Yeah, I will say this. Before I found out that they were gonna do what they're doing with the materials, I definitely will say this. I was not picking up the materials at all when I was just doing like bounties and stuff like that. But since I found out you could turn it in, I've been gone back to picking it up. I don't know about you. Well, yeah, I just know. I know that I'm eventually going to need materials for upgrading new weapons, and I know I'm eventually going to need materials depending on how much of a surplus of materials I do have. I can eventually turn them in to get reputation, which will be cool. But see that. But that was one of the things that I was saying that that was one of the reasons why I said I didn't know if I wanted to wait till after the Taken King comes out to do the my hunter, because one of the things that slowed me down with my Warlock so much is I never had enough Hadronic Essence. But after the Taken King comes out, I don't have to worry about having enough of that Sapphire Wire, because the way they're doing the new one, everything's going to be the same. And let me ask you this: do you think that one of the reasons why they decided to do that was to I guess to encourage people being able to try out different classes instead of just having that one class? Because people didn't want to have to grind it out to get the. Well, you don't really have an issue of running low on that stuff, do you? You've been playing... Well, that's what I meant. I still have that issue. Yeah, see, I still don't have enough Hadronic Essence. That's why I don't turn in any of my armor engrams unless it's my my Warlock turning it in. Because I still don't have enough Hadronic Essence to be able to upgrade all my exotics and stuff like that.
Our fleet is growing, but we always need help. Our enemies hold things.
Oh yeah, by far.
Specifics.
My Titan's still my favorite character. I don't ever see that changing. Yeah, like, especially with this new class, like the hammer, oh my god, that's gonna be so badass. Like, I think the other two classes, especially the Warlock one, I don't know how much I'm gonna like that bow the more and more I keep seeing it. The more and more I keep seeing it, it just doesn't seem like it's as badass as the videos made it look like it was. Yeah. But for PvP purposes, that's one of the reasons why I'm willing to, because I plan on playing more PvP now. So because of the fact that I plan on playing more PvP, I'm willing to go back to playing a hunter, because the hunter is OP flat out. There's no question around it. They're way more OP than any other class. Like, especially if you're playing Blade Dancer, it's ridiculous how strong you are. Like, and that Blade Dancer just stays on forever. And I'm sure that they have certain perks or certain armor that maybe make. I don't know enough about the armor, but you'd be able to tell me if there's armor that makes you last longer in that, or if it's. Oh, okay. So there you go. And holy crap, there's some people that just seem to be on Blade Dancer forever, and they just tear you up. Like, you hear someone go into Blade Dancer mode, everyone knows, just turn around and run, unless you have a super that's ready to knock the shit out of them. That, or you better have heavy that you can just rocket launcher them. Because it's not even a guarantee you'll be able to machine gun them to death before they get to you. Alright, well, it was good playing with you. Oh, I'll go to the tower. Oh, I've already gotten the 6, so it's not that big of a deal. Plus, how would you be able to go to the tower without... Oh, yeah, I don't know how you'd be able to do that, because you would have to exit out the objective to go to the tower. Ah, because of the fact you're not the leader? Well, I got me some engrams, so that's good. You know what? I bet you I will have something in the postmaster, because I just figured out what it probably was. Because most of the engrams that I get from that thing are the marks and stuff like that. And I'm full in marks, so I bet you it went straight to the postmaster. I just thought about that. Hey, did you check the postmaster out yesterday? Because I got 12 strange coins. So you got your 12... I got 12 strange coins and a legendary. I did have 5 packages, but it was 9 strange coins, a legendary, and I got another focused light.
Done. Whenever you need me again, Guardian.
But I got another focused light. I knew I'd gotten 5 things. No. I had the focus light that was already in there from the Red Bull, but I got another one because now I have 2 of them.
Bye.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah. It's because you only gave me the one, and I didn't redeem the one from. I think you can only use it one time. You have 4 what? And how many Red Bull codes did you use? Well, that means that Bungie gave you 2 more. That's what I'm saying, is Bungie gave us all that stuff yesterday. Then I don't know.
Oh dear. Tick.
All I know is I was sitting at 1. That means it was a glitch, because all I know was I was sitting at 1 for the longest time, and then now I'm sitting at 2. But I did have 3 lost, or I do have 2 Titan marks, or I do have 2 mark thingamabobbers, engram, class item engrams in there. Yeah, doesn't that make a lot of sense? That's what I try to do. I try to make tons of sense. Just it doesn't always come across that way. I just do not. I refuse to waste an ammo, or I mean, auto rifle telemetry just to upgrade a hard light. I refuse to. So well, I'm pretty much almost all out of weapons to upgrade. I think I have 3 left. So when you get done with all the ones you actually care about, you'll just upgrade nothing before upgrading hard light or no land beyond. I guess I'm just under the hopes and dreams that eventually they'll make it a good gun, and so I figure that's fine. But there's the difference between me and you is, see, I'll just go ahead and have it done, ready to go. That way, whenever they make it good, I'll be ready to go. Starting to save up my I'm gonna start saving up my daily public events. I'm gonna try to see if I can get like 15 before the Taken King comes out. For experience, because you get like 5,000 experience or something like that per one, or 2,000 experience. I'm trying. I know that you think it's rushing through things, but with how much weapons we're supposedly going to be getting, and I know how long it takes to upgrade weapons right now. I'd rather not have all these weapons that need to be upgraded. And I guess there's the thing, well, that's why you have 4 months to upgrade it, but that first month is struggling because you're dealing with an unupgraded weapon. I know, not you. You're too much of a badass. You don't struggle. Only noobs struggle. So did you say you're gonna text Phil and Paul about Saturday and see if they're still interested, or did you want me to text Phil or Paul, or? Okay, because we'll definitely want to make sure that everyone's confirmed and stuff like that. All right. That'd be like 6 o'clock my time. I'm definitely not going to be doing it until 6 o'clock. Well, no, because people are going to eventually... Yeah, people are eventually going to get frustrated. When people start getting frustrated, we can either... When they first start getting frustrated, we can step aside or do something else to try to get unfrustrated. But yeah, eventually, like it's not. Eventually, you're not going to be able to get unfrustrated because it's just the same thing. And so, no, I agree with you. Like when you said that yesterday, that's why you didn't hear me try to say, "Oh, that's a bad idea." That's a great idea. Like we just need to go into it. We're going to continue to try it until until someone says, hey, I'm just not, this is just not fun anymore. Or something like that. Because it's not like, it's all it is just an achievement. Like, to me it's not worth not enjoying the game or anything like that. It's not worth totally getting frustrated over. Well, alright. Well, you have a great rest of the day. Oh, I will. We're going out to eat tonight, and then we're gonna go see the spot where Megan's gonna give birth. She's not gonna do it in a hospital. Nope, she wants to do it all natural. No medicine, and she doesn't need to be hooked up, I guess, on like an IV and stuff like that. Well, she deals with me every day, so we all know she's pretty brave. Yeah, there's always that one too.
2 hours to the wall. 2 hours.
I am definitely a handful. But that's why y'all love me so much, because how much of a handful I am. There's a name for people like you. Asshole! No, none of those names came to my mind. That would be a negatory. So what? So is Joanna going out of town pretty soon, or is she pretty much done with all of her traveling?
Bad rattle. Very bad.
Man, there's so many games that are coming out right now that cost money. It's just not fair. Why do all these good games have to come out at the same time?
Message for Shax. Message for Shax. Oh dear. He hit.
You and your bonds, man. Are they gonna do the same thing with the bonds as they're doing with the emblems? Oh yeah, shaders, that's what I meant.
You are a true weapon of light.
I wish, I hope.
Good luck.
That would make it so nice.
Our worlds are safer, thanks to you.
Personally, I think they should do it with everything.
May your actions keep us safe.
Other than armor. Okay, no. I get what you're saying, because you're talking about if you put it in there at 300, it has to remember that you put it in there at 300, not the maxed out. Okay, that makes sense now. Well, there's nothing. I guess that would be cool to do it for the ships and stuff like that, because then I wouldn't mind actually buying them, because then like I would just be able to buy them, delete them, but then have them in there to where if I ever wanted to use that ship, I would know that I have it, and then that would be good for collectors, because then they could just buy everything. And I think Dado's group is well, actually before I say this comment, are you still over there by the speaker? Are you? Oh, come over here to the special orders, or have you gone to the special orders? And what is your show? Like what? Yeah. Because I only have 3 things.
Here we are.
Where are you? Yeah. See, this is where I wish I could see your screen. So what does yours say? Like, what do you have there?
I need fabrics, I need shaders, I need patterns.
Here, why don't you take a picture of that and send it to me? The reason why... Well, how can I see that? In your,
Not again. Is that it? Yes. No.
At this pace, it'd be quicker to just go ahead and turn your Twitch on and go ahead and start streaming it just for this. When I was watching Leopard, I think that was his, yeah, Leopard, which is Dado's friend, because they had this one website where they're dual screen, where they're side by side, and Leopard was down there by his special orders, and I hadn't that was I guess that was Tuesday, so that was the day I didn't log in at all. And so I didn't know what mine was, and then when I went there on Wednesday, I'd already seen his, and so I was like, oh, well, with how many he had in there, I was like, well, maybe they've already added in, I was like, maybe they've already added in the, where you get the, where they're, once you have them, they're already in there. And then when I went to mine, I was like, well, that sucks, why do I only have 2?
Please come in.
I have no idea. I never came over here really. I don't remember it being this bright, so you could be right.
Let's see. Tell your friends about Eva. Bring it on, right?
So why would they do that? I just can't see buying these. Like, some of these are 2600 glimmer, 580 glimmer. Like, I guess if I have nothing else to buy, then I would buy it. I guess.
Okay, back to work.
Yeah.
Just getting back from the day.
Now, did you hear about what they were talking about with these orbs? I'm assuming you did. What they were talking about on Guardian Radio, where they were talking about how it like makes up some kind of
You must have faith.
wasn't this what they were talking about? That were made up some kind of that one star structure? I can't think of the
I fear so little.
I don't even know what star things are called. The clusters, constellation, or whatever. You don't remember that one?
Tell me where.
Oh, is that what they were talking about? See, well, you could be 100% right.
There are more still out there.
See, that'd be like that's what I'm saying. Is that I don't know.
We shall see. Thank you. No. It's too
I don't remember that thing moving around as much as it was, but well, no, I'm sure it did. I just never really spent. I think, other than when I needed to take stuff to the speaker, I think I've only spent very little time in here before. The first time I played the game, I explored in here. I came up here. I was like, ooh, this is like a bouncing floor in a way, or I was like, it looks like one of those foam floors. And then I think I came up here. And I was like, ooh, I wonder if I can fall off. And I ended up falling off, and I was like, yep, I can fall off and die. And I think about that. Other than that, I don't think I've ever really come in here other than when I needed to give stuff to the speaker or when Zer was over here.
Where was this? Then they are vulnerable.
Oh, one of the noob things is they were like, you know, you're a noob if you're I gotta tell Phil this next time. You know you're a noob if you're betraying your teammates and pushing them off the edge.
Guardian, thank you.
That was that video that I was watching. The top 10 noob things to do. One was falling off the edge with your sparrow. and almost a lot of them were all right there. I guess I think you call it Crota's area when you make that turn.
Stay away. It is a dead zone.
I thought it was pretty good. Thought it was pretty funny. I'm here. Can you not hear me?
Looking for something?
Where am I talking about for what? Oh, I was talking about the Crota's area, like when you're on the moon. Crota's temple or whatever. Yeah. Like if you I think where you go to the anchor of light and then you Anchor Light, is that the first area or the second area? Okay. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so you go to the second area. So you go to Anchor Light, and then you go a little bit further up, and then you turn right. And yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Is when you make that, a lot of people use their sparrows in that area, and then they end up falling off. Another one was the bridge. Yeah, that's one of the noob things, because you don't know to just get off your sparrow and walk it yourself. What do you think they're gonna do with the special orders area? Like, well, I don't. Who's Cade 6?
Ready to step up and lead, Titan?
I know Ikora Ray.
Yeah, I bet you got stories.
So few of us see that our duty.
That's the only one that I know. The reason why I don't know this is because they don't involve them. They don't involve them enough.
Guardian, what's the latest?
Like, the only reason why I know Ikora Ray is because the fact that I have to go to talk to Ikora Ray when I'm doing exotic bounties. That's the only reason why I even know who Ikora Ray is. Like, once you're done with your especially once you're done with the original story mode, you never talk to those people ever again.
I am authorized to transmit bounties.
Like, I don't even remember the last time I went. I think the last time I went to the Vanguard was... The last time I probably went to the Vanguard was when House of Wolves dropped. And I don't even know if... Yeah, I think it was when House of Wolves dropped. But that may not even be true, because the fact that you... I probably did go there just to see if they had 42, but... We needed new armor, right? Because what was the max before? What was the max light before? So 36 was the max. But see, I didn't have 36 because you had to play Crota. So there you go. So yeah, so there you go. So that was the last time I went. Was right after House of Wolves dropped, and I went there to go pick up 36 gear. Other than that, I never ever go to the Vanguard, the Titan Vanguard, or the Warlock Vanguard. Just because there's no sense in it. I really do wish that they would incorporate more of these. Like, that's one of the reasons why I'm all excited about these side bounties that they're doing. Like, for instance, where you're going to be able to do bounties for the factions and stuff like that. Like, I am really thinking that they're finally getting their shit together and finally making the game the way it sounds like it was intended to be made. And see, well, we're... Alright, I'll talk to you later. Love you too. Have a great day at work. I'll talk to you either tomorrow or Saturday. Alright, bye-bye.